Hi everyone, this is Lorraine. Today I'm going to do a review on the Chanel Bronze Universal. It's a sun illuminator. Basically just a bronzer. Let's talk about it. This is the package. Very, very cool. If you have this sitting on your vanity or whatever you have it sitting on, it looks very cool. Let's open it up. It's got a little kind of plastic protector. It smells like peaches. I don't know if it tastes like them too, but it smells like peaches. It smells good. I have very sensitive skin. I feel like it might make my skin break out just a tad. But that's just me, you know. It looks like this. See that hair stuck in there? Because this brush, the 109, sheds. I've washed it like twice and it still sheds. Like, it just hates me. It might just shed on this thing. I've only used it for this, so. The consistency of this, it's like a wet. It's like a wet. I don't know what you call this consistency. I don't know why I can't think of anything that's in this consistency right now. It's like powder, how it's condensed, but when you touch it, it's like liquid. But not like where if you like stuck your finger on there, it still feels like a rock. So it's like a bar of soap, but like if the soap would easily come off. Okay? Okay. It kind of intensifies whatever color you are. If we start getting a little bit like, I think the color to me looks like if you get a little bit, not too dark, but if you get like darker, it's probably not going to work for you. So shame on Chanel for making this. If we go to my skin on my arm, you can see I applied it right there. Let's put more. So it intensifies that color. So it looks like a bruise on my arm now. But so I think it's going to intensify whatever color you are to some degree. They probably have like a shade limit, but I don't know. It's good product, good quality. I just love the smell of it. I love it. What else can I tell you about it? I'll show you the brushes that I don't talk about when I apply it. So, first brush that I used to try to apply it was a foundation brush. This is the Chanel 16 brush. This is the first one I tried. And I just kind of, you know, worked it on there. It's fine, but then you need to like with a foundation brush, you can put it on there to some degree, but you need to like kind of rub it in afterwards with your fingers, if you know what I mean. So that's the only reason this one isn't the best. Second brush I tried, the 188 brush by MAC. I'm just not a big fan of this brush. I tried to use it for my foundation after the bronzer didn't work out that well for me with this. I just feel like my product, when I put it on here, like for foundation wise, I felt like the foundation, I would use more foundation with this than if I just used my hands. You tell me what you think of this brush. I'm sure there's like a cult following of not necessarily the 188, but the 187, you know, like, I love it, I love it, I love it. Well, I kind of hate it. It worked okay though. You can kind of swirl it in. It works kind of nice, but the brush. And then after that, I used my fingers. And I would just kind of rub it in and tap it in. And that works really, really nice. But I know people don't necessarily like using their fingers. for foundation. A lot of people are like real professional and whatever. If you want to use your fingers, that's perfectly fine, because I love my fingers and I think they work beautifully. But the brush that I've found that works the best is the MAC 109 brush. And you kind of just swirl it in there. I'll show you in a moment how you do that. And I'll talk about, you know, how the 109 brush, what else you can use as an alternative to the 109 brush. Okay, so what I use, take that Bronze Universal Sun Illuminator, and what I found the best brush to use is this 109 brush. If you have a kabuki brush, that works just as well, because see how it's shaped? It's flat and it's dense. And if you have a kabuki brush, it's kind of the same concept, except, you know, it doesn't have this long handle. So I take this 109 brush, and then the consistency of it, if you can see, is, I don't know what, it's like, it's liquidy, but it's not too liquidy. I'm trying to think, like soap, kind of? I don't know if that makes any sense. So I just swirl that in there, and there's no tapping off the excess, but this brush sheds like crazy. And what I do is I just kind of and then I put on the other side. And I just kind of, you see? And you just kind of put it wherever you want the bronzer to be. And it's really nice, and then you just keep, you don't need a lot. Sorry for you people that really bugs you, that the hair is in my face. And then I just kind of buff it in. You can swirl it if you want. Okay. So we're bronzified. We're bronzified. Okay. You can also, another way I found that is useful is fingers. I like to use my fingers when I do it. I like this product. But I'm more of an on-the-go kind of person, where I like to sometimes do my makeup on the go and things. And I prefer powder, personally. I'm just a powder person. Also, it's scented. Smells really good. Kind of smells like peaches a little bit. And I think that it might make my skin a little bit irritated, but I have the most sensitive skin in the whole world, where I'm just allergic to pretty much everything. But see how it gives you, if you're very fair-skinned, it just kind of gives you a nice glow. It's pretty. Personally, just prefer a powder. But that's all. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed.